Hi, good evening. Everything that you learned today can be enjoyed tonight and leave you leave you with three techniques that you can begin applying before you go to sleep tonight. Before we start, let's go to some message. Hi, welcome back. Welcome to Stress Out Stress Free, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. And we are live every Friday night at 9 p.m. on YouTube. And subscribe and let us so that we can let you know when we are on the air. And I'm Vincent Moon. Okay, tonight, if you're just tuning in, we are talking about how having a hard time sleeping is important. Okay, so having a hard time sleeping. Are you having a hard time sleeping? Or are you having a hard time sleeping? Anyone? Feel free to put your chat on the screen. So tonight we're going to be focused on it's coming up. Okay. Tonight we will be focused on is it on the screen? It's the other way around. It's all right. We just go without that then. Okay. Tonight we're going to be focusing on how having a hard time sleeping and what's keeping you keeping you up. So what are the signs or symptoms, or what's keeping you up? Is it because of you have a lot of stress from work or family problem, or just thinking a lot what you're going to be doing next day, or if you have family, worrying about the kids, are they going to behave, or how are you going to help them with their schoolwork and all this craziness and all this stress, and also sometimes you cannot sleep because you you have too much to eat just now, or too much to eat before you sleep, and your whole body is always stimulated by all the food. And one most important thing is your sleeping habits. Is your sleeping habits good, or like some of us, like especially now we are staying home and watching a lot of Netflix. Like if you keep Netflix is on, you follow an episode, follow a series, and then next thing you do is that you want to watch the whole 90 series or 20 series in one night. So that's create a bad habit for you. So if you have any think of anything else, just put in the chat, and we'll talk about it. Okay, all right. Do you know what happens if you don't sleep? Anyone want to put in the chat? If you're watching after the facts, also no problem. Just put it out on the chat, and we'll talk about it. Okay. Everyone's experienced like fatigue, or sometimes you have short temper. Once in a while, because you didn't have enough sleep. So it's like you don't have enough sleep, and occasionally, right, some nights without sleep, you will feel like you are very irritable the next day, and it won't harm your health. But if several sleep nights, and it will create a mental and more seriously, and it becomes like what do you call? It comes to give you a brain fog, and also difficulty concentrating and making up decisions. And sometimes this will make you start to feel like you are failing, and maybe and fail to sleep for a couple of days. Forget it. Then it might create risk of injury or accident, and sometimes if you're driving, you fall asleep, then you're going to create a problem, right? So if this continues and affects your if you don't sleep, and it's going to affect your overall mental and become more serious, and you get a brain fog and difficulty of concentrating and sometimes making decisions too. So if you start feeling like you're going to fall asleep during the day, you might have a risk. You might be you might be in a risk of having accidents, as I said earlier. So it can, and if this if you really like ignore it, it's going to affect your health overall, because what happens is you are prone to serious medical conditions like what? Like obesity, heart disease, and blood pressure, and also diabetes. So, but what if you get enough sleep? What will happen? Right? It will help you do what? What will happen? It's going to help you increase your immunity, and for instance, like you might help you from catching cold or the flu, and because your immunity is strong, right? Once you have enough sleep, your body's function properly, and it just help you boost your immunity. And you can studies also. The next one is it can make you slim. How? Because studies have shown that people that sleep less than 7 hours tend to gain more weight and have the risk of becoming obese. So the more you sleep, the better it is, because as the study says, it makes you have become a high risk on obesity. And again, as you mentioned earlier, it helps your mental well-being, because if you sleep and is without, if a single sleepless night makes you irritable, and the following day, and if you, it's not surprising that it will continue. If you continue, it will excuse me, it will create a sleeping that will create chronic depth sleeping in a long time. So you're going to get with a mood disorder and depression or anxiety, right? So, and also remember we said earlier, and studies also suggest that usually if you get more than 5 hours of sleep, less than 5 hours sleep will increase the for you to develop a diabetes. Okay, so if you sleep more, it prevents you from getting diabetes. Okay, this one is interesting for you guys. Sleep increases sex drive. Men and women who don't get enough sleep, their quality of libido goes down, and of course, there's research suggests that the interest in sex is less. So also again, if you sleep more, it help you stay away or help you avoid heart disease. And sleep also increases fertility. Some research claims that if you have less, the difficulty having a baby is claimed to be from as a effect of men and women sleeping less, and both men and women. So basically, sleeping meaning like real sleep, not that kind of sleep. And apparently, because the couple conceiving by reducing the secretion of reproductive hormones. So basically, if you sleep less, you'll be infertile. So you are infertility less, or you're less fertile, I guess. Okay, all right. So right now I'm going to go into the third point, which is I'm going to show you how the three techniques that I'm going to show you to help you sleep properly and help you have a good night's sleep. Okay. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to drop in the chat and let me know if you have any questions so far. If not, we're going to move on. And all right. The first technique is very simple. You look at your hand. Okay. Let's do the left hand first. All right, left hand first. Let me show you the picture there. If it pops out. Let me see. There we go. All right. This is acupressure point. So what you do is you look all the way on your wrist down here, all the way to the end of the side, on the where your pinky is, pinky, and then on the end of your wrist, you feel like there's a hole there. Like if you go along the line, you go along this line. Look at the picture there. It goes along that line, straight down. Bloop, there's like a hole in there, right? What you do is you do like with your thumb, you put in. Just do like a circular rotation, kind of like move around a little bit. So put a little pressure there, then move your finger like such, your thumb like such, for 2 to 3 minutes. What it does is it helps you to stimulates and regulate the pathway of energy and helps calm down your heart. And this point also stimulates your mind and help you fall asleep fast. So this is the easiest way to fall asleep. And if this doesn't work, or try it, because if you all you need to do is about 2 to 3 minutes to stimulate it, and then if you can't sleep more, just keep on doing it until you fall asleep. Right? Simple. If any questions, anyone? Okay, if no questions, then we're going to move on to the next point. The next point will be. Next point is what we call you're working on the feng qi, or in Chinese it's called feng qi or wind pool. Basically, how do you find that, and what is it? Okay, so basically, let me turn to the other screen. Basically, you see right here. If you look at the back view, right there, you put your hand from the top, right there, you move down to the curve. If you feel like, put your finger this way, and then you go deep. You mean like go into the middle? You feel like also like a hole or like a lump down there, right? That's your feng qi, or in acupressure point is gallbladder 20. So what you do is you put your hands together like this, and then join them together, put in the back of your head like such, and then put your thumb in the hole. All you need to do is like same thing, circular movement, 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. Just do it. Just go down and do now. You feel first. Can you feel like all the tensions there? Right? Just go push like this. Push it down and then go circular motion. Okay. Like there, like this. Together. Put them together. Put it behind your head and go. Is the okay? Go down a little bit. You can see it. Yeah. See, just go circular movement. Some of you might feel it's very tight there. Sometimes when you poke in there, or you just do the circular movement, you feel like the pain in there, like you feel the tension in there. That's good. So basically, that's where we keep all the tension there, and that's from all the computer work, all the phone playing, all the working on the phone, and also the working on the phone, and also hunching over, doing with your keyboard and stuff. So same thing. Let's do it for a few minutes and see how. Hands together, click it. Let's do it, and as we talk, just do it, and if you can think of any questions later, just put in the chat, and we'll discuss about it, or we can talk about it if you have any questions. So what this does is this, along with better sleep, and this is also recommended for, like, if you have headache, you have migraine. These are the points that you rub. I sometimes when I'm lazy, I just go put my thumb there and just go like this. This way is better because you are more relaxed, and you don't have to. You are firm, and you can just focus on the spots itself. See the spots here on the whole that part itself. So basically, this is also called the back. This is the occiput, which is like this, the occiput, and this is the bottom of the occiput. This, and then if you put your finger in this way, you can feel where your neck is, right? All the vertebrae are, the cervical vertebrae are. So let's keep on doing it. So, and what I was saying is, in addition to better sleep, it helps you eliminate headaches. Yeah, eliminate headaches, and migraine too. Sometimes my wife, when she gets migraine a lot, sometimes very serious migraines. So what I do is I just massage that area there, and it hurts in the beginning, but it helps relax and get rid of a lot of tension over there. So basically, it's all from work, the way your posture is, and the way you sit, and the way you look at the monitor, and also look at your screen, your phone, because you'll be holding your phone this way and looking down instead of holding it this way, looking out straight, and then that doesn't affect this area here. So instead of like this, if you hold like this, right, or like this, you see, it affects the area in the back here. So that's the second technique, going to the Feng Qi, and also this technique also helps you to helps you in blurry eyes. Sometimes blurry eyes. How do you get blurry eyes? Maybe I went to the optometry the other day. He said, how do you get blurry eyes? Sometimes they say like you don't get enough blurry eyes, and sometimes you don't get enough. Your eye doesn't produce enough water here, so it become blurry, or I'm not sure what it is. But then for me, I have dry eyes, so I have to put the artificial eye drops. So, and sometimes if I spend too much time on the computer, I guess my eyes get a little blurry, or maybe the glasses is dirty. Okay, and also this helps. This movement here also helps. I mean, this technique here also helps. Not only that, it also helps from fatigue, which is true, fatigue. All right, and also it helps low energy and cold and flu symptoms. So this is a very good point if you have all this here. So let me just go through again. You number one, it helps you sleep better. If you have headache, it helps you take away the headaches. And headaches. One night my daughter came out, she's like, Daddy, I have a headache and I feel like throwing up. So I'm like, okay, what have you been doing? So nowadays they spend so much time on the phone and also on the computer. And so what I did is that's what I show you. I just massage that area here. So as I massage the area here, I came out to make some something for her to calm down, calm her nausea down. Nausea. What I do is for nausea, I found this recipe. It's anti-inflammation, but still, usually it's ginger and honey to create to reduce nausea. So what I did is I found this formula from this guy in Facebook, Fleff City. I follow him a lot because he teaches you either show you how to eat what good food and what kind of food and show you healthy food and what not to eat, because most of the stuff out there has processed oil, processed this, processed that, and it's no good for you. So anyways, so he taught me how to do a anti-inflammatory and for cold, and also anti-inflammatory drink. So it's basically turmeric. What you do is you grate the turmeric, one small turmeric and one lemon. You cut the skin, throw it in, and then some ginger, slice of ginger, and then you boil it. After you boil it, and then you squeeze the lemon juice into the water, and you can see it. Into the water, and then it will change color right away. Turmeric is good, yeah. Yes, Stella, turmeric is good. Is that Stella? Stella, yeah. Stella, right? Did I pronounce it right? Hopefully yes, right? Okay, so turmeric is good. It's anti-inflammatory. So before I even finish doing it, I mean, when we finished making the drink, she already sound asleep already. So the next day I checked on her, she was perfectly fine and making a lot of noise, playing on the computer again, playing games with her friends. So all right, that's headache. So number one is sleep, number two is headache, and number three is migraine. My wife's got a lot of migraine, and it helps. Once you get migraine, this whole area here, the whole back area here, is really really tight. You know. Still, yes. Oh, okay, steel. That's how. Okay, good. Steel is good wife. Thank you. That's how you pronounce it. Steel, like stainless steel. Got it, steel. Thank you. All right. Thank you for helping me out. So yeah, my wife gets migraine all the time, and then as soon as I put my finger there, let me show you this one here, the back view. As soon as I put my finger there, I feel it, and you can feel the tension, and it's really hard, like steel. Just kidding. All right. Thank you, Steel. Thank you. No problem. Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Okay, so as soon as I touch it, right, it feels hot. So basically, as I show you, instead of her doing herself, I just help massage her, and then she comes down and she get more relaxed and helps her a lot. So sometimes, like if you have like headache, and if you feel, like you say, feel fatigue and low energy, and and sometimes even cold. I haven't tried this yet. When cold symptoms, this is the first time I just bump into this. But and low energy is good. This is good too, because I think. Oh yeah, okay. Because this area here, all the blood circulation go up and down your brain, right? So if you just loosen up loosen up the stuckness behind your neck here, it just helps more circulation and goes into your brain, and just you think better, and I guess you get recharged better, right? Okay, great. So the last and final one is very simple one. The reason why I did this, I do accordingly, is because, one second here, still says, does cracking your neck helps with headache too? Yes. I in fact, if you look at my YouTube video, I have one that will really pop the neck. But a lot of people say it's dangerous. But to me, I've been doing that for a long time, and I used to work at a chiropractor's office. That's what they do. But they say there's a technique. Yeah, there's a technique to that, and also you just need to know how to just pop your neck, and you have to be very, very relaxed. That's the most. You watched. Let's see what Steel say. I watched that one too. Yep. Okay. Yeah. That's the one has the craziest review and the most review on that too. So yeah. So the point is, maybe what some people are not disagreeing is because you have to be very, very relaxed. If you go to the chiropractor's office, they tell you to relax, make sure they put heat pads so that to warm your muscles down. Let me see what Steel is saying. I can do your method is hard. Yeah, it's not for everyone. It's not for everyone because a lot of people are afraid to pop the neck. So what I would suggest is also is if you have heat. If you have the heat pad, like bean bag kind of heat pad, or you can microwave it not too hard and put it on there to relax the muscle, and then you just move your shoulder and to loosen up the area. Or if you don't have a heat pad, or you can use probably a hand towel, the hand towel, not the small one, the hand towel, the one that you wipe. What do you call that? Wipe dishes with, or a small towel, basically a small towel. Damp it, put it in the microwave. Maybe 1 minute or so, not too hot. All you want is warm and then put on your neck to loosen up the tightness. And also maybe one day maybe I can do let's see, maybe you can do something to focus on the neck. Like I have last few weeks, if you look at the channel still, you have a few live ago I did show you how to work on the shoulder, neck and shoulder. So yeah, let me see what still is saying. Yeah, that's good as well. I have okay. You have a microwavable heat pad. Yeah, let's make sure it's not too hot. If it's too hot, then no. But if you have close one still, but you don't want to burn your skin. Okay, so that helps a lot. And then okay, with the heat pad, I'm a little sidetracked, but it's okay. With the heat pad, if you have night cramps or leg cramps at night, just warm it up, wrap it before you go to sleep, and you're fine for the night. Okay, my wife does that all the time. Sometimes she gets cramps, and then she just do it, and sometimes she just warm it up and just wrap her feet down, and she goes to sleep like right away. Oh, still thank you for you being one of my good big fan here. You watch all my videos. Thank you very much. Now I'm starting back to do live, so this interaction is good. So you can get to talk to me right live, so you can chat about stuff that you are interested in. Okay, I show you this one because the reason is once you rubbing it, the next technique is to get your hand warm. So what we do is we're going to rub your hand like this. You feel so. Sometimes people's hands are cold. So what you need to do is just warm it. All right, yeah. Still is thank you. Still, no problem. All ones are good too. Yes, I need to do more. That's what I should do, right? I should keep on continuing doing it, but then life happens, so But now we're back to it, and hopefully we're gonna get more. And I'm probably going to start doing Amazon Live too. So basically, what I'm going to do is in Amazon Live, what you do is while you're still rubbing your hand, don't forget. So in Amazon Live, is what you do is or what I will be doing is I introduce the products that's in Amazon, and also what I do is also I have some of the products with me, and what I will do is recommend the product and show you how it works and explain to you what it does to you for massage or physically does to you and help you relax and stay stress free. So yeah, make more is okay. Yep, sure. I will definitely. And just get back to the to the habit of doing it, and then we'll be there. All right. So are you with me still? Warming up your hand. So same thing. We're going to focus on the same area. Okay. And what this does is, I'll tell you later. Okay. Let me just go to my front and back here. And if you are curious, the cat in the first layout there, I'm not warming up my hands. All right, it's time to warm up your hands still. And if you're just curious, that's my it's warm. Okay, good. Wow, you have warm hands. That's good. So if you're curious, the cat in my thumbnail is right here. This is the cat. This is Milo. Say hi, Milo. Hi. It's bothering me. Okay, so is your hand warm enough yet? Okay, still said it's warm. Okay, so basically, okay, you're undercover. That's why. Okay, good. So you rub your hands warm, right? Just put hand at the back where the same area is, instead of putting on the whole the two sides. Just put in underneath the cover the whole area down there. Remember where we were? We were right down here just now. So cover this area. As you cover it, you start to feel. Why we rub it? Because to warm your hand, right? Then you feel now the heat from your hand is kind of like transferring to the neck area. So you leave there about 3 to 5 minutes, or sometimes people do it 15 minutes. What it does is you will feel the heat transferring, and it just warm the whole area up. And when it warm the whole area up, it helps bring oxygen to the area, loosen up the tightness on the area, and you just go fall asleep. Okay, fall asleep, right? So that's just put there, and then you feel. I can feel a little heat like all over now on the palm and on the finger. And you feel it? Great. So with that so what it's creating is all melting the area down, and as mentioned earlier, with that work around that area, it helps you to sleep better. I don't know if it works with headaches, but headaches, I think you need to dig more into it, because it's just more effective and it's a little faster. And this one is just primarily to sleep. And if you leave it, if just put it there, don't move. When you go to bed, you just rub your hands, put it, and then lie on the pillow, and then you feel it. And make sure, don't forget to take your hand off, though. If not, then your hand gonna be sleepy hands, and then you're gonna feel funny. But see, now it's like the heat is there, and it's kind of close the eyes if you want. It's kind of like relaxing, or when you close the eyes, you feel like relaxing, and it's more therapeutic, I guess. It's more therapeutic and help you relax. Even with this, I'm feeling like, oh yeah, this is good, and it's pretty relaxing. Don't you think so? Don't you feel it? Anybody feel it? Yeah. Feel it? Good. All right. Yeah. All right. So, nice and warm in here. Feels good. All right. Good. Let's see. Still says it's feel good. All right. What do you say? What does it say? Yes, I've seen it in the other video. You rub it and put it all over whatever. Yeah, I did one on the face too, right? That's what it is. And yeah, because what happens is when you rub it, it creates the heat, and that heat itself, if like you feel sleepy, or you spend too much time on the computer and your eyes is tired, so basically just rub them until you feel like warm, and just put in the eye like, it's like instant heat therapy, I guess. So you just rub it and then just put it on the eye, and then you feel great, like that face too. Yep, exactly. Yeah, and it helps. So this is your body, so it's body, healing hands. So yeah, use your hands to heal yourself. So that brings us to the end of this show. And if you have any questions, if you're watching after this live, if you have any questions, feel free to put in the chat. And don't forget to click subscribe. I know most of you have already subscribed, and so that and hit the bell notification also when we're on the air. You can get noticed right away. And let me see what Steve said. Steve says, the I saw another video and of another YouTube. He has a lot of steps. Wow. Mine are simple steps, because what I like to do the simple way, because is for I sometimes I just figure it out, or sometimes the steps one, maybe they were doing a facial kind of thing, and so there's something that you need to do underneath here, around the orbit and stuff, and then in the middle there too. So it all depends on what you do for your eyes. So this is just for spending too much time on the computer. Your eyes tired. Just all you need to do is just rub your palm together. Just put it on your eye, and that's it. Okay. Oh, he does more. Okay, yeah. So yeah, he does more, and yeah, and then just rubbing it. Okay, that's it. I'm not going too far from there. Okay, just kidding. But easy is good. Yeah, easy is good. Why? Because everyone wants it fast, and 1, 2, 3 and get it over, because we are all like have the I need it now kind of attitude. So yeah, okay, right. See you later. So thank you. Okay, once again, this is the end of the show, and click subscribe, and and hit the notification bell, and so that when we live, you can notice right away. And also follow me on Facebook if you want. At Stress Out Stress Free in Facebook, and you'll get that there. We'll see you there. And stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. Don't forget. And we'll see you later. All right. And we're going to play some music. And bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Not coming sound, but it's good.